You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee.
Smells like freedom.
And good Monday to you, sir.
It is a good Monday, is it not?
It is.
It's a very
Kind
good
of the first
Monday.
official Monday of summer. Like
That
last
was,
Sunday was the beginning of.
That was weekend in Smallville. You guys get some stuff done.
We
you
did
have
get some
fun.
stuff
You
Had a
did-
comedy
done.
show Saturday.
That's right, John. You're doing stand-up somewhere in Iowa.
And I got a comedy show tonight. So for those of you who missed it, if you want to join me tonight, I'll be chatting
Holy
with the guest
cow.
about it here in a bit. Yeah, I'm getting some comedy in here.
You make me feel like semi-retired, actually. Well, because I kind of am.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, who's doing birthdays today? Oh, my mother was so in love with this guy, Thomas John Woodward. We call him Tom Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Our son loves Tom Jones.
He had his headphones in one time, taking a test in high school, and he was singing, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, like a lady."
She's a
She's a
lady.
The teacher comes over and puts her hand on his shoulder. Is like, "Yeah, you should quit singing now."
Oh,
All the other
great Tom.
students are
Love
looking
Tom.
at him like,
I remember it was the 70s. My mom and her friends were going to see Tom Jones live. And she was kind of freaked. Those tickets were $15. They got front row.
oh, wow.
Yeah, Tom is 81 today. Liam Neeson, who will find you and kill you. He's 69.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Let's see, who else here? Dino Paul Crissetti. Dean Martin.
Okay.
Dean Martin born this day. And also, holy cow, can you believe it's been 5 years already since he left Prince Rogers Nelson.
Oh,
been
gosh.
5
I just
years?
loved
Wow.
him.
Yeah, Prince would have been 63 today. It was 1912. We were just youngsters. U.S. military tests. What guy wouldn't want to do this? Or what woman, for that matter? 1912 U.S. military tests the first machine gun mounted to an airplane.
I would totally want to shoot a
It's
machine gun.
1912. Think about it.
Yeah.
Airplanes back then were a lot different than they are today.
You're going to put a machine gun on this? Bob? Get up there. See what happens. It's like, oh, man.
It would be fun, though.
1955, Dwight D. Eisenhower becomes the first president to appear on color TV.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Turns out he was white. 1989, this is kind of fascinating, kind of. For 1 second this morning in 1989, the time and date is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
It was 1:23 and
John would have
45
been all
seconds
over that.
on
yeah.
this day. Then I would imagine the same thing happened sometime this afternoon in 1989.
Yeah. Do you get into that kind of thing? Or
Not at all, John. I'm too busy for that.
Oh, John does.
so cool.
Okay. All right.
When I see
Okay.
my odometer getting to a certain number, I'm like, hey, guys, everybody in the car. Guys, look at this.
Look at this.
Well, see, the odometer spin.
Like 2 miles.
That's a different
That's a
story.
different. I get into that too.
Do you really?
miles away.
Oh, yeah.
And then Heidi starts saying, I don't understand why it's such a big deal. We get in an argument, and then I look back down. I'm like, I missed it 2 minutes ago.
I will slow down when I'm about to hit like another 100 or 1,000.
This is so
I watch
weird.
it. Yeah, if I have to go a different route, not to impede traffic, I will.
So why did you rear end the tractor again? I didn't see it. I was looking at my odometer.
The cops would be like, totally
I get
understand.
that. Yeah, we get that.
Fantastic. So I know, you know. Hey, we all know. We can just forge ahead here.
We're going to do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, and it's brought to you by Reaper Arsenal Coffee.
Smells like freedom.
Are you ready to travel again?
Join us for the best week of your life.
The Sands is an immersive Gen X era experience for 5 sun-filled and fun-filled days at Dreams and Secrets all-inclusive resorts in Cancun.
Enjoy music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Wang Chung,
Firehouse,
Honeymoon Suite,
CNC Music Factory.
The Jets, and more.
Make plans to join us for the Sands.
October 25th through 30th.
Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
That's radiotravelgroup.com. And it is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. What do you find interesting today, good
Well,
sir?
I think it's interesting because certainly there is no way to dodge it. We're talking, of course, about the vaccine thing.
Oh, yeah.
Vaccine. Apparently, we're edging up on 70% of the population is vaccinated already, or at least has one shot, whatever.
70%?
But a lot of places, because there was a huge rush to get vaccinated.
Right.
And then things really kind of slowed down.
There were people who wanted it
Yep.
and then people who didn't really care.
And so different states, different municipalities, different companies or whatever, they're offering all these incentives.
Free donuts.
To get it done. In fact, some young lady in Ohio just won $1 million
Isn't that
for
crazy?
a lottery after getting vaccinated.
That's nuts.
So they're offering everything from $1 million lotteries to college scholarships in some places, free beer, donuts, amusement park tickets, topping the list.
We're doing free requests here.
As far as I know, Sioux Falls it's like Hy-Vee. You can get a $10 gift card from Hy-Vee or something.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know.
think I tripped across that a week or so ago.
All of a sudden, Heidi's going, sign me up.
No.
West Virginia,
Oh, yeah.
Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. How about you get vaccinated and you can register to win custom-made rifles and shotguns?
Really?
Oh.
West Virginia's giving away 5 custom hunting rifles.
That's kind of fun.
5 custom shotguns through its lottery. Those drawings are taking place on June 20th for Father's Day.
Well, that's cool.
I would want better odds.
I don't know. Well, it depends. Yeah, because you'll have, there'll be 10 guns up,
Yeah.
so there'll be
Right.
10 winners.
Right.
There should probably be more than 10 people who do
I just
that.
thought that was a little
Heck, I
more.
bought a calendar where I had a chance every single month for an entire year to win out of only, 1,000 people?
Yeah, we never did
We
win
never
those.
won any.
Oh, you're talking about Legion Post 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it every
yeah,
week?
we all bought $20 calendars hoping to win a gun.
Yeah, it was one a
52 of
week.
them. It was
It was
one
a gun
every
a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Gun a week.
Do they
not
still
a,
do that?
not a
You
single
know?
chance.
Of course
Is it
they do.
really?
Yeah.
I'll have to buy another calendar.
No, we're still on that calendar. We haven't won anything.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that was a couple years ago. We probably need a new calendar.
Well, that's why they call it games of chance.
Exactly.
I just thought West Virginia, they kind of custom made it
They did.
to how they get down. So I thought
And I bought 7 calendars.
I know you did. No, she wrote me a check and said, "Hey, you're going over." I am. Get me 427 calendars. Yeah, okay.
It'd be cheaper to just buy the gun.
They said, "Is this check any good?" I said, "I don't know."
Dan, thank you for the update, sir.
Oh, I thought it was interesting.
I also find it interesting. This is a little segment we like to call Stuff Dan Finds Interesting.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Now, I want to make sure I let people know, even if you don't like coffee, you could still love Kaladi's, because when I go there,
their food's amazing.
I
And
go
they
there
have
often.
everything.
I was thinking, I've only had coffee there one time, and it was good. But usually when I go there, it's like later in the day, and I end up getting iced tea
Yep.
and Chislick. But if Heidi ever sees the receipt, I just say, well, I got like 4 things of iced tea.
A pretty unique menu, awesome food, often
Very
crew.
good
So
stuff.
yeah, there you go. Everybody for the past several months, like, have you seen these gas prices? Have you seen these gas prices? That was pretty interesting. I thought I went through, spent hours and hours, and by hours and hours, I mean a good 7 to 10 minutes. Just gas prices around our area, and then the highest in the nation and the lowest in the nation.
I'm excited to see this.
For instance, in our neck of the woods, gas on average, gallon of regular is $2.84 in Minnesota.
Okay.
$2.84. In Iowa, a little bit more, $2.88.
Okay.
$2.83 North Dakota, Nebraska, $2.91. Now in South Dakota, $2.89.
Oh,
Okay.
so we're all kind of in the same neighborhood.
Unless you go get your stuff at the gas barrel, you can get a
10
dime
cents
off per gallon. So
10
$7
per gallon.
Gas barrel right over there on
Madison.
Kiwanis. In Kiwanis, yeah. Gas barrel, baby. Louisiana has the lowest in the nation,
Do they? How much is theirs?
hovering around $2.69 a gallon.
Well,
Okay.
wow, that is quite a bit lower.
Then West Coast has the most expensive, but let's narrow that down a bit. Mendocino, California. Beautiful little coastal Pacific Ocean town. About 150 miles north of San Francisco.
Okay.
You want to go visit Mendocino and gas up? $6.73
Yeah.
a gallon.
$6 a gallon?
Yep.
$6.73.
Holy, almost $7.
But
a
it's
gallon.
California, so probably $6.70 of that's tax.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
But isn't that crazy?
That is insane.
Yep. So, what's going to happen with it? I have no idea. But if you want to save a little bit of ching, again, buzz on over to the gas barrel, tell them I sent you. You'll get a receipt for your purchase.
Yeah.
I'm a player.
They're great people. And I quite often when I go there and get gas, I'll also go in and grab an ice cold water. They got a lot of stuff in there, but man, for whatever reason, I always get water inside. This is good stuff. Well, Dan, I just do. Okay.
He's really interesting, Heidi. I don't know how you keep up with him. 20 years of marriage. What else you want to share there, John?
I used the restroom a few times as well, and it's fine.
It's always clean.
Jeez.
What more do you need to know?
This one time I bought a sandwich.
I did. I bought several.
Oh.
And we're going to be there for a party here in a few weeks. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, the 18th of the month, yeah.
Yeah, is it this month or next month?
This month.
This month. Okay, I have it on my calendar, so hopefully I'll be there. Dan, thank you for coming in, man.
Sure thing, man.
We'll talk to you again tomorrow. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by SiouxEmpireJobs.com.
If you're looking for special prices on some pretty amazing products, check out the website radiosavings.com. We're adding new items all the time, so you might find something cool. And you can save money when you buy stuff at radiosavings.com. One other thing many people like, many of the products you'll find at radiosavings.com are made in the USA. Good quality items at great prices. Radiosavings.com.
We can save you more.
Radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We are going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. I have a very funny comedian, Tim Boyd, joining us right now. Tim is going to be in Sioux Falls tonight. Tim, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
I am very well, and I'm excited to see you at Boss's Comedy Club on Monday. Now, the thing that's really fun, you're a South Dakota native, and you're a clean comic. So those are both very positive things in my book.
Well, isn't everybody in South Dakota clean?
I would hope so.
You know, I've been pretty much, I've been other places. I'm down in Florida now, and I would say that South Dakota's clean. One of the weirdest things about being a South Dakotan living somewhere else is trying to figure out how to be rude. Because in South Dakota, that's just not a thing we do.
No.
It's weird not to wave at everybody when you're driving.
I had a friend that moved to South Dakota, and they were like, it was the weirdest thing to get used to, because I kept thinking, do I have a flat tire? Why do people keep waving at me?
I know. Is everyone actually this friendly? It's just creeping me out.
Yeah. So now, how long have you been a comedian and doing what you're doing now?
So I've been a comedian for about 3 years, pursuing it a little bit. It's a hobby that kind of grew into something a little bit more. It's been just a lot of fun, hitting local clubs and started to do a few showcases and stuff like that. But yeah, no, what happened was I'm a pastor, and a couple people from church, I must have mentioned that I wanted to be a comedian enough that a couple people from church actually got me onto a show.
I think that's really, really cool. And you performed at churches and clubs and bars and even a yoga studio, which is kind of, I got to hear that story. How in the world did you end up doing a comedy show at a yoga studio?
Yeah, well, so Florida, we never did the whole lockdown thing. Anyways, so some of the places shut down, but then a few people were just trying to get creative. And so one guy, his wife has a yoga studio. It's actually a hot yoga studio. So went in there and performed for 5 people. Which was one of the highlights of my career, to be honest. 5 people. The fun thing about that is I have 5 kids, so I actually there's less people at the show. Honestly, though, I was hoping it'd be a goat yoga place.
Oh, that would have been fun.
No goats, so yeah. So maybe when I'm in South Dakota, we can do some goat yoga.
There you go. You know, I've heard of it. I've never seen it done, so I don't know if it's a real thing or just, you know, sometimes I see things on the internet and I think that can't be real. That has to just be pretend.
Yeah, well, I saw this on an episode of Paw Patrol. So I'm pretty sure it's true.
It's got to be real. Again, Tim Boyd is our guest right now, and he's a comedian. If you get a chance, come on out to the show. I'm going to post all the information in the show notes and make it really, really easy to find. Let's kind of talk about what can people expect when they come to a Tim Boyd comedy show?
Oh, sure. Like, incredibly clean. The reason I'm doing this show, and I kind of begged the people at Bosses to let me do this show, which they're nice because they're from South Dakota, so it worked out well. But I wanted to do it I've got a couple nephews that are under 18, and so they can't, like, they want to see me do comedy, but you can't do that in most places. And so I said, well, let's put on a clean show. And so there'll be a handful of like teenagers there, and I'm really looking forward to that. But no, I'm a clean guy. So most of the stuff we're laughing at is stuff about family and mostly weight jokes. I make a lot of jokes about being mildly overweight.
Hey, there you go.
People seem to laugh at those, so it works out well.
Well, and I'm super excited to be the host and the first comic of the evening, and I'm also a super clean comic, and I have some weight jokes as well, so we'll have to swap some material maybe.
Wonderful. I guess it's good we're doing it at Boss's Pizza and Chicken.
Exactly.
That's fine.
What I need to do is I hear people all the time talking about it's in their rider, they get these special things. I, first of all, need a rider, and then in there I need to, put in all kinds of fun stuff that includes food, but I don't have any of that yet.
Oh, 100%. I actually got him to go to a church. Thought it was hilarious. They said, do you have any special requests? So I was like, yeah, I want only blue and red M&Ms, and I want a 12-inch photo of my headshot hanging in your pastor's office for 1 year. So when I got there, they had the blue and red M&Ms, but they did not do the headshot. But whatever. I mean,
that is hilarious.
Half is fine. Yeah.
Well, Tim, it was really nice to visit with you on the phone. I'm super excited to meet you in person, and I think it's going to be a really fun show.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm super excited to see you, and thank you so much.
If people would like to find you online, do you have like a comedy page as well?
Yeah, very creative name, TimBoydComedy.com.
Wow, TimBoydComedy.com. That is a creative name.
And it's over $7 a year to have that. So I would appreciate people going to it.
We should go check it out. Tim, looking forward to seeing you, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Again, Tim Boyd, he's going to be at Boss's Comedy Club. Now, if you don't know where that is, it's inside the Ramada in Sioux Falls. So we just go to the Ramada. There's a room there kind of by the swimming pool. You go in. It's going to be a ton of fun. Tickets available right now. All of the details, I've got a link on our Facebook page. The show is actually tonight, so be sure to join us. I've got a link at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner, brought to you by Reaper Arsenal.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters, too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good
morning, Ranger Dan.
You
Coordinated effort here.
You two are highly professional. Yes, a little heartfelt salute after those starts brim the Ranger Dan cap to you two children. Hello, Lucius. Hi, Dave.
Ranger Dan.
I just came across a report here, just cleared the old Ranger desk, says here that the old South Dakota campgrounds are already but just booking up for the whole darn season.
I bet.
People in the darn states camping crazy.
Nice. That's awesome.
Camping crazy.
That's very cool.
So I thought maybe would share a little story here, a little camping adventure some people took. And actually, this is really just part of the best-selling comedy album I laid out a year or so back. Ranger Dan Quacks You Up. Recorded during an open mic night at Cheetah's Bar and Grill up there near Sicily.
So we're not doing poetry today.
No poetry. We're done with that. Nope. I'm waiting for my $20,000 check. There for those poems I laid down last week. If you're into the camping thing, this is really kind of fun. And I think you'll learn something here. There was a husband and wife, and decided to go to camping way up north there, way up north, and they're approaching their campsite getting pretty darn close up in the mountains there, and they're going through a final little town, and they notice a sign of the town. Boy, it's got a bunch of letters in it, really confusing. They really didn't know how to pronounce it, and so they ended up kind of in an argument there, trying about how you pronounce the name of that town. And they thought, well, just pull over, maybe grab a little lunch before they hit the old campsite there. So they stroll up to the counter, and husband asks the young fella there behind the counter, say there, son, before we order, could you please maybe settle an argument for us? Would you please pronounce where we are very, very slowly? And leaned over and said, Burger King. Well, that's all the time we have today, little radio rangers. Next Critter Corner is Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Monday, June 7th, 2021. U.S. equity markets are poised to move higher despite a rising tide of market risks. Friday's NFP report is a prime example because weaker than expected job creation helped drive the market higher. The data, while strong relative to pre-COVID levels, was far weaker than what job openings and unemployment data suggest is possible. What this means for the market is the FOMC will feel a little pressure in regards to altering policy, and that is good news for stock prices. This week starts the summer market doldrums, a time when investors can expect light trading volume and outsized moves-driven earnings or economic data. That said, there is a major hurdle for the market to surpass this week in the form of the CPI. Hotter than expected CPI data in May sent the market into a tailspin, and this situation could repeat itself in June. The consensus estimate is for core consumer inflation to rise 0.4%, but this figure is likely too low by half. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.